Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. This video is a continuance of my BEADventurous series, and for this video I just wanted to show you guys a necklace and earrings that I made using Czech Beads exclusive October's box. You can no longer get the box, but I will leave links to all of the beads that I used from the box down in the description bar since I have product codes for them. Anyways, when I got that box and opened it up, there was a lot of beautiful beads and other things in there, but I did not know what I was going to make. And I sat down and I was playing with the beads and I just couldn't come up with something. So I left it alone and I came back and I ended up making two pieces, but I realized that I should be able to get more pieces, earrings that is, out of the box because there's a lot of other pieces. Just using what's in the box mostly is what I try to do. In the box there were other pumpkin beads. They were yellow with black stripes, and I didn't know if there were yellow pumpkins or not because I don't think I've ever seen a yellow pumpkin, and I googled it. Are there yellow pumpkins? And there are. There's actually yellow pumpkins, but I don't think I've ever seen one. So anyways, if you want, you could make, I think it's 4 pairs of pumpkin earrings out of the box because there is the green bellflower that makes the perfect stem for the pumpkin, and I didn't realize it until I went to go play with the beads. I instantly saw that this bead looked like a pumpkin, and when I went through the stuff I saw the green bellflowers and I realized, man, that makes a perfect pumpkin. So in this video I will show you guys how to do this little pumpkin charm here. It's very simple. That little spiral thing there, I'll show you how to do that there. But anyways, I'm going to go over the necklace with you guys. So everything in this necklace is from Czech Beads exclusive. The only thing that's from my stash is the chain, the clasp, 2 jump rings. That's stuff that everybody has in hand. And you don't have to use the same chain that I have. You can use whatever chain you want, and you don't have to use bronze. You can use a gold or whatever matches the beads in your necklace. And then I used bead string wire, that was mine, crimp tubes, and eye pins, and 11/0 and 8/0 seed beads. That's my stuff, and that's the basic materials. But all the other beads are from the box. So I'm going to zoom in and show you a close-up. So this bead here is actually a petal bead. It's like a pendant. It is so big and heavy. I love this color. It is my favorite color. And there was also these daggers here that are the same color as this here, so I kind of thought, well, I love this so much, could I make it into a pendant? And I did. I used a ball head pin instead of wire because I don't have wire that matches my ball head pins, and I had to use these to do these dangles here. So I ended up figuring out how to make a pendant hanger thing out of a ball head pin. You can see the little ball right there. It turned out perfect. I don't know if I could do this again. So anyways, I did that, and I took, there was 2 flowers, and there was 3 different flowers in the box. 2 of them were different sizes, and then I used the beige one here for the top of the dragonfly, and then the green and bronze one I used for the bottom over here of the owls, and there were 2 more owls in the box. If you want, you could make those into earrings. And I was thinking about, because there's 2 more owls, I was thinking about putting the owl on the top of the pumpkin, because he kind of is, you know, owls are in Halloween stuff, right? It's kind of like Halloweenish. And I'm putting the owl up here and then hanging the pumpkin from the bottom, but I decided not to do that because I really loved just the pumpkin by itself. But that is another option. If you want, you could do that. And then there's these beige teardrops, or not teardrops, daggers. I love that color. It is so pretty. It reminds me of caramel. And then the 4mm Czech fire polish beads in yellow Picasso, and I did the 3mm druks. And yeah, I just did. Now I didn't do wrapped loops here for my owls and for this area, and the reason why is because I was using ball head pins to make this. And first I did the dangles here because I wasn't sure if I wanted to put this there or not. I was just going to do like the dragonfly connected to there, and I realized, oh, I don't know if I should do that because it's so round up here. I would have to have a bead to extend it, and I put one on top and I didn't like it. So I ended up doing it this way, and I used scrap leftover wire from doing this because I have long head pins like this, or ball head pins. And so I just used the scrap wire to do this part here, and it was exactly enough to do this part and that part. It worked out perfectly. And so yeah, I don't have many leftover beads. I think I have 2 beige daggers and 2 owls left over. And like I said, I could have used the owls in the earrings with the pumpkins. Now, something I wanted to point out, I did the eye loops right here as small as I could on my pliers, going down to the smallest point on my pliers. And even though I did, I couldn't get these to stay stationary between the 11 seed beads. And I tried putting a druk up above these beads, but this owl's the same color as the druk, and it kind of looks weird. And then I realized, what am I doing? I should do 8 seed beads because I have them in bronze also. So I did that, and this is now stationary. So if you want to make little beaded loops like this and keep them still in a necklace or bracelet or even anklet, use 8 seed beads to keep them in position there for you. So that's what I did there. So this is my necklace. I just wanted to go over it real quick with you guys, and now I'm going to show you how to do this cute little pumpkin here. You can use this as an earring or a charm and a bracelet. I have one more pumpkin that came in the box that's orange that I'm going to show you how to do this with. But like I said, there were a bunch of yellow ones with black stripes. There were also other colors in the box. There was orange pumpkins with blue stripes. There was a white pumpkin with blue stripes and a yellow pumpkin with blue stripe. There was a whole bunch of these beads in the box. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to do this. It's very simple. So to make this, you're going to need very long ball head pins. This one here is 2 3/4 inches long, and what you're going to do, by the way, the only tools you're going to need is chain nose pliers. You can use bent or straight, and round nose pliers. So put your pumpkin on, okay, and then put on your bellflower. This is the tiniest bellflower, by the way, it's super small. Alright, and then take your chain nose pliers, grab it right here at the top, okay, at the smallest point, and you want to bend the wire like this. I always find that when I go to make wrapped eye pins, when I bend the wire on the bead and there's 2 beads stacked, I will usually chip that bead there. If it's a gemstone, the bead won't chip, but if it's glass, it will. And also, it depends on how the glass bead is shaped. Like this comes to a point. Instead of it being round, like bending the wire on this bead there, it probably wouldn't chip. But because of the shape here, the bead could chip on us. So I always go like, you can go like this and bend it over. Or if you don't want to have such a 3-row wrapped loop, you can grab the wire like right at the top and bend the pliers like this to get closer down to that bead. So I have this, okay, and now I have my round nose pliers. And I just go like this. Okay. Now I am using a different kind of round nose pliers, I will say. I'm gonna flip this over. And start my wrap. Okay, so I'm gonna have 3 loops because I like it big like that, but if you want, you could do less. And I do like a small loop. So I'm going to try to get it as small as possible. Okay, I'm going to try and stay in frame, and I'm going to do 3 wraps. There's 1. And I'm going to try not to bend my end as much, but it's a little hard. Okay, right there. I can adjust it more if I have to. Now see how my loop there is not straight, so I come in here, I go like this, and I straighten my loop. And then I have to straighten this out because I bent it, and I need this to be straight. That's easy. And I have to say, these ball head pins I'm using, this wire is so strong. When I made these little curly cues on my pumpkins, when I curl it, I had a hard time opening them. They were so strong. Now I'm going to make my little curly cue. Okay, so I have this. And I want to curl it this way, because that's how my natural curl is on here. It's going in that direction. So I'm going to curl mine inward like this, because I want to continue doing my curl in the same direction. Now I did do it the opposite way the first time I did it, and it looks really strange. It didn't look right. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So again, I want a small curl, so I'm going to go like this, close to the end of my plier there. And then like I'm making jump rings, I'm going to go like this. Okay. Now I'm going to have to turn it over and go like this, and I'm just going to get really close to my pumpkin there. Okay, just like that. And now I have to open up my curl. So to do that, you could go like this and pull on it. Okay. I really like to use these pliers though and adjust it. If you worry, if you're going to use this pumpkin charm in a bracelet or necklace and you think that you can get poked by this here, you can get this close to the bead. Like, see how mine is almost touching the bead? Like, I could bend this onto the bead like that, right? Or what you can do is just totally bend this up till it touches the wire up there and it's closed, and it shouldn't poke you. But I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that. And right here, this area, do you see how mine's kind of straight? So I'm going to grab it here and I'm just going to curl it in more. Okay, I might have to go to my other round nose pliers. I was using these because I was doing a different project and I had them out, but I might have to go to my other ones to get a tighter curl right here because these just aren't doing it for me. Oh, there we go. I just got it. Okay, that looks great. Now something else, if you're doing this as an earring, I just opened up these lever backs. These are my favorite ear wires, and I put the charm on there. But if you want, you could do a jump ring. But I wanted to make sure that the curly Q here stayed in the right place for me. So see how my loop is facing this direction and my ear wire is going that way, right? So I have my curly Q off to the side. I didn't want it in the front, I didn't want it in the back, I wanted it to the left or right. And so I like how that looks there. And then this one here, this one actually turned out perfect for us. I do see that this is crooked though, and I have to, you know, go that way some. Straighten that out. There we go. But the second one I made, this loop here was going straight, and then my Q was to the side. So what I did is I held it like this, and I just took my pliers and I twisted it like that, so that it was just like this, and then I was able to put my earring finding on it. So that's it for the pumpkin. But before I end the video, I want to show you guys something that I got on Mercari. It's just one thing. Alright, so here it is. This is a bead board, a wooden bead board. I've wanted one of these forever. There's this other one that's sold on Etsy. It is gorgeous, but it's very expensive. I think it's like $150. And then if you want numbers marked on it, it costs, I think it's $50 more. I'm not sure because there's several different ones. You would have to look into this yourself. There's a whole bunch of different ones to choose from. But anyways, those wooden bead boards are very expensive, but one day I would love to have one. So anyways, I wanted some Mercari, and I've showed you guys a few hauls already that I've gotten from Mercari. And I put in the search wooden bead boards, and I didn't find any of them. But because I searched that, I saw that I could save my search at the top. So I did. I saved the search. And then there's this area on Mercari where you can go through saved searches. So whenever someone posts something that you looked for in the past, it'll give you a notification that someone posted an item that you were looking for. So I saw that someone posted a wooden bead board. And I clicked on it, and I found this board. And I wish I could show the whole thing and frame it once, but I can't. But this is what it looks like. It was $8, and to ship it was $9.99. And so I'm like, wow, that is dirt cheap. Now, there is some water damage over here, but I'm totally fine with that. It does not, you know, give me any problems with how this works for me. And I've always wanted one of these, and I just thought it was a great deal. So I bought it, and I am just so happy to get this. But I've never seen one like this before. And I went online and I was searching, trying to find who sells this board, because I saw the other one I told you guys about that's very pricey. And by the way, that board looks like, the pricey one looks like it is worth the money. It really does. It is amazing quality. They're made by hand. But anyways, I just couldn't believe that I found this, and I tried searching for this online and I couldn't find where this came from. And I'm gonna continue to look and see who sells these boards. Like, did this come in a kit or something? I don't know. Now, I did find, I think it was on Amazon, there was a kid's kit that had a wooden bead board in it, but I don't think it was the same one as this. It looked similar, but it wasn't in stock or something. I don't know, it was weird. Have you ever searched for something online and it showed a picture of a product that they no longer sell, but they still show the picture of that product? I don't know why it's like that, but it was like one of those weird things. But anyways, I just thought this was a really neat find, and I'm happy to play with it. Now, there is one thing I don't like about this board. The one that is pricier that I told you guys about that I love so much on Etsy, it has like shallow compartments and edges. It looks like it does. I don't know for sure. Just looking at the picture, it kind of looks like it's shallow. But right here, where I laid my beads at, in this, I don't know what to call this, but right in here, I know that I'll think of the name when I'm editing the video. But anyways, right here in this little area where I lay the beads at, it's really deep. Like last night when I was making something, I put 6mm rounds in there, and they were deep. And if I didn't have fingernails right now, which I just got them back, I would super struggle trying to get the beads out, because this is so deep. I would have to use like tweezers or something. But larger beads, 8mm and bigger, will be fine. But yeah, that's just one thing that I didn't like about it. But I am excited about it, and I can't wait to create more on it. So if you guys know anything about this board, leave me a comment down there and let me know what you know about it. So this is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and check me out on my social media sites. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.